So plugins patching, how to do the plugins and add-ons patching in our SAP systems here. So what is this plugins and add-ons? So what is the use of here means? So additional functionalities in SAP systems here, right? It will add the its existing functionalities, means it will add the new enhancements, bug fixes to the existing components, existing systems here, right? So using the spam and Saint transaction codes, we do the patching of the our system. Normally, when we don't have the sum tool, nowadays everybody will use the sum tool. When we don't have the sum tool, we will use the spam and Saint transaction codes, right? So this is the previously earlier we used to do spam and Saint here. Spam is the updating, like patching. Patching means what? Updating the version of the means new version of the patches. We have to update it. Kernel we updated. Why? Because that will fix the operating system level any bugs or anything that will fix the new functionalities. Notes we implemented because of note will fix the some of the side effect reports, custom bugs and everything here. The patches also like a if any component. So normally, collection of notes called the patch. One patch means it's collection of the notes, right? So collection of patches are called the support package. The collection of support package is called the one. One. So support pack stack or release upgrade, right? So that is we will call it as. So here we normally, if one or two components or some small components, if we want to patch it in the SAP systems here, suppose you want to update the some of the components in your SAP systems here. Then what we do, we will use the spam and Saint transaction codes here. Normally, if you go to the system status here, here we can see the here we can see the details of what are the installed components are there, what are the patches and release versions. You can see the all the information here, all the information you can see here, right? You see the STPI is the one of the add-ons, one of the plugins only here. So then you can see these all are the patches, release version and SP level patch version here, right? You can see the all the information, you can see it here. So sometimes what happens, there is a bug in the current patch level, you may have to update to the latest versions. So then in this case, you have to update through spam and Saint transaction codes here, updating the existing components. Then you have to use the exit. Suppose sometimes you may have to install the new features, new components. Then in this case, Saint we have to use it here. So installation of the new components using the Saint we have to perform it here. Updating the existing one, you need to use the spam transaction code. Updating the existing one, you need to use the spam transaction code here. Spam. Okay. That's what we have to do it in the systems here, right? So if you go to the spam, you see the spam version, right? So spam is the one of the tool here, software package manager tool here. The tool has some version and also there is a procedure to update the existing components and everything here. Sir, where to check the existing components means you can check in the in the system status option. There we can find out the all the information and everything there, right? That is what we can find out from there. So and also using the triple zero, we have to do the update of the existing components, addition or patching, that we have to perform it in the systems here, right? So normally nowadays we use the some tool to updating everything in the systems here. So now we have to use the previously we used to use spam and Saint. So nowadays we have to use the some tool. Some tool is the one of the separate tool, software upgrade manager tool, either installation of the new components or addition of the new components or updating the existing components one or more or any. Some tool is the one standard procedure tool we have to use it here. So this small number of one or two patches, this is not the major level update, only one or two patches, then you can do it from spam and saint here, right? So here, suppose now we will take the one example here. What we have to do here, we will plan to update the our STPI version to the, suppose like this one. This is the one of the plugins, right? This one we will plan to update to the latest versions. So currently it's in the 740.004. Now we will update this to the maybe different versions here. In that case, let's go to the software download center here in the service marketplace. So patches and support pack and patches here, that is the STPI, right? Yes. If you go to the yes, then the STPI will come. So STPI, okay, STPI, okay, this is the STPI. So here 740. So what is the latest version? Yeah, the 28 is their latest version in the market. But currently in the system, we have the 4 is there. Currently in the system, we have the 4. Then what we can do, we can update those things to the, so 4 to 28. But you cannot directly update it. You need to download 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the patches all the way. We have to download and we have to update it there, right? So then, so we can download it and we have to update it here. So what we have to do now, currently, I'm going to so do the this kind of things here. So I'm going to update it here. So let me check whether I have already downloaded files are there or not. I'm checking. Then I can simply move to the, so let me check in the here. STPI. Yeah, I think here it's there. So STPI versions. So what I'm going to do here, just so only few things I'm going to move it here. So operating OS level. So where to move it here in the operating system level. Go to. So we have to move these files to the under ESR SAP trans. In under the trans directory, we have to move these patches here. Right? So if you download any patches, so you have to move to the under the USR SAP trans, right? So from here, you need to do the extract. From here, you have to perform the extract only here. So either directly you can update to the 10 or you can also update to the, so 6, 7, 8, 9, one by one also you can do that one. So here, let in case what we do here, I will place the files into the here, so that I don't want to update the, so all the patches one go. So here I updated here. So only one thing is there here, one patch is there here. So now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to extract the files here. I'm going to extract the files using the, I'm the different user. Where are the files are there? USR SAP trans. So I'm going to extract it here. So once you move the files, you need to do the extract using the SAP car -xpf, then st. What is the file name? Otherwise, just you can maintain the star.sar file. So it will extract and it will move to the EPS in directory. The file will be extracted. It will be moved to the EPS in directory here, right? That will be moved to the EPS in directory. So now currently you are in the 4. We are upgrading to the 5. Then otherwise we have to download all the patches till away till the, So here up to so 28, all the patches we have to load it and we have to do the extract here. That's what we have to do it here. So now what I'm going to do now using the spam transaction code in the 000 client. So now I'm going to procedure. There is a procedure 000 client. Then there is a valid certificate. Yes. Then you extracted the file at operating system level. Then just go to the load the packages from the EPS file. So you can also directly load from front end. If you have the file in your local laptop or desktop, that files you can upload it to the here. Or if you have the file in the different application server, that is you can otherwise just you can. This is the best practice. Like you can directly. So we have directly uploaded successfully. You have uploaded successfully. The file has been loaded successfully here, right? So now what we have to do, so select, go to the, we need to define the queue here. We need to define the queue. So just click on the display define queue here. Just click on the STPI version. Now 05 version here. Select the queue. So means we need to define the queue now. So define the queue defined. Now queue defined what patch you are going to update. STPI patch you are going to update it here. Then click on the import queue. Now queue defined. You have first what you have done, you have downloaded the patch, you have moved to the application server level under USR SAP trans, then extracted it, then it will move to the EPS in folder. Once that is completed, then next one is you loaded the files into the under here. You loaded the files to here under the support packages. You have loaded from here, load the packages from the front end you have loaded here, right? Then click on the upload, click on the import button here, right? So there, when you click on the import button here, so they are the phases here. Support pack implementation total 27 phases are there, maybe. So in that, that phases they are divided into the 4 groups here, right? One is the preparation phase. So then preparation phase always we have to execute in the dialog mode. Then removing import one, import two, clean up. We have to do it in the so background mode. Why? Because those are the long running phases, right? Then click on the import button here. Now see all the steps are executing, but there is a issue. TP cannot connect to the system. There is a transport management system issue here. So here while doing the patches, TP should be TP means transport to TP. The STMS should be configured here. STMS should be configured status here. So I think its STMS is not in the good status here. So that is the reason you see. So it got failed here, right? So it is waiting to be included in the ECD system. Let's log in ECD. Check the systems. So this is waiting to be included. Approve. TMS should be configured here. Okay, that is done. EMS should be approved here. So then click on the retry. Why? Because now it got failed during the check requirement only here. So now it's connected. Now cannot get the queue from buffer. Again, there is a TP error. So oh, everything is error. What is that? Cannot open. What is that? So there is a STMS error. You see, STMS error. So STMS is important for the when you are doing the patches. STMS is very important here. What I can do, I can make it now NW1 we are doing, right? So what I will do, NW1. So NW1 system only I'm configuring here. NW1, KP online SAP embedded trans buffer files. It is ready. Trans buffer. Where is buffer? Oh, bin buffer. Where is buffer? One removed buffer. Someone removed the buffer folder. Oh my God. Buffer. Okay, I just created. At least green came. Okay, now at least fine. So the phases are executing now. Means the patch level is getting imported here. So what it is going to do now in the NW1 system, so the patch, the plugin, whatever it is there, 0042 005, we are updating here. So the 740, this is a release. Then in the 740 release, the patch levels are 004. Which release is the big collection of patch levels are called the one release here. So we are updating the release means we are updating the patch level within the release only here. 004 to 005 we are updating here. So the import one, step number one completed. Now imports are happening here in the back end. The job will be scheduled here in the back end. Just we keep on refreshing it here, then the phases will run on here. The phases will continue to run here. So now patch level 5 is updating in our system here. So system is online. It is getting the updated in the systems here. Right? Plugins 5 is updating here in the system. See?
Well, while doing this, we have to stop the system.
Why?
While doing this, we have to stop the system, or
No,
we
no,
can.
no need to stop it. Spam and send means you need to do it in the while system is running only. Then you need to log into the spam transaction code. We have to perform this activity.
Okay, it's online
So,
activity.
just what you are doing, we are updating the one of the existing component version from one patch level to higher patch level. Because of always in the higher patch level, any patch level, higher patch level, always the latest features, bug fixes, latest code, everything will come. That will be fixed here. So here, so it is doing NW1 triple zero. NW1 triple zero. So there is a job here. If you go to the, oh, there are the jobs are running here. Deletion jobs are running. That's why your this one is not running here. There are the some jobs are running in the SM37. Every 2 minutes. Clutch job. What is this clutch job? And a lot of jobs are running in the system. Skip jobs, clutch job. What is this? Agile active jobs. Disk job. What is this disk job? Move to the release. But because work process are less, to run the jobs, we should have the work process should be so there BGB jobs. So then only the jobs will run. It will import the packages here, right? So now let's see clutch job. What is this clutch job? Stop. Practice job. System, lot of issues are there in the system, but please, you guys, please check and fix that issues. It's our team to respond the job these things. So see, still jobs are lot of jobs are running here at to release. So what we can do? Go to SA38, then BTC TRNS1. If you execute it, all the jobs will be suspended. Then if you go to the SM37, then remove the dates. So at least import Q job is running now. Import Q job is running. So now see DDIC underscore activation. So they are the total 27 steps here while SP spam update progress. So there is a step 19th step import underscore proper. So once that step is crossed, we cannot roll back, we cannot stop the support pack implementation and everything. So till 1 to 18 steps. So if anything wrong, we can reset back. So we can roll back or we can roll back the system here. We can reset or so roll back here that we can do that one. Once the 19th step, import underscore proper. So once that is done, then we cannot roll back here. Once that step is started here, we cannot roll back that step here. So why? Because that step name is called the import underscore proper step that we cannot roll back here. That is the main important step here. So once this step is crossed, then we cannot stop the support pack implementations or updating the add-ons or plugins. That is the very important here. So import underscore proper started now. So they are the steps here. Maybe if you just Google it, also you will get it out here. So spam phases, something like that. SAP. See preparation module. Check requirement. They say this one completed. So now where we are in the import module 2. Check underscore import proper. Once that is complete, total 27 steps. Now we are in the import underscore proper step here. So remember this step. So this will do it now. This is importing here. So work process, at least 2 work process are free. So please check in other systems why jobs are failing. So that and all our basis team responsibility to check it out. Okay, that you need to check. Okay, confirm queue is done. So lastly, when the completed, it will ask us to confirm the queue. Then we need to confirm the queue. So don't send. Now if we go to the system, then status, you see the So patch has been updated to the 05. Okay, patch has been updated to the 05 like this. So this is the way we have to update the patches here. From one version to another version, we have to update it here like this. Okay. So that is the spam update, updating the existing components and everything. Suppose in your system you are planning to, so install new product version. Suppose like new component you are planning to install it. So that time we need to use the Saint transaction code here. Saint we have to use for installation of the new functionality add-ons here. Updating the existing one, spam. Suppose if you want to install the new one, then you need to use the so spam saint. We have to use it. Saint is for the add-on installation tool here. This is also same. You need to load the packages from the front end. You need to define the queue. We have to update it here. So let's see whether can we if you update to the any other components in our systems. Let's see. So is there any small component is there that we can add it? So new component, we can add it here. So let's see here what we have. Hmm. These all are the. So we have API is there, SAP, SC, ICC. What is this ICC? This is the installation, right? We are doing the installation of the new component here. What is this? So let me add this one to the application server level directly. You can update it, or you can also load it from the front end. That is also we can perform it. So I'm just loading this file to the operating system level. Yes, recipe trans under here. Then you need to extract the file. Okay, extracted the file. So now go to the SAP level. Say into transaction code. Click on the load the packages from the front end. Right, this is loaded successfully. So you have to, at operating system level, you have to extract it. Then you have to load from the operating system level to SAP level. Then click on the start button. Then click on the this one. Click on the continue. So this one, the installation upgrade is package is required. The some other CPR RPM is not available. So there is a dependency. There is a dependency patch level. It is looking here CPR XRPM. What is that? So this is looking for this package here. This component should be exist. So here, let's see. Yes, it is there here. At least, what is that? So 500702. This one. CPR XRPM. What is that component? So we are doing the installation. So add-on installation. So that is required the dependency of the this patch level. So now this we are so downloading and we are updating this one as well here in our SAP systems. So whatever the dependencies also we have to download it. See, individually we are downloading and we are uploading. Our time is wasting. Suppose if you do it via some tool in the maintenance planner will calculate the all the patches, dependencies and everything in one go. Then we can update it here. One go it will do it and we can update those things here. So that is done. So now what I'm doing here, now I am moving this file to the, again, same here, USR SAP trans. So spam and saint. So spam is for the updating the existing already installed components in your system. Suppose if there is a functionality, you need to install the new, that one you need to use the Saint transaction code. Saint, we have to use it there. That's what we have to perform it. So it's done. So what I'm going to do now, again, I'm extracting the files under the USR SAP trans, then it will move the files to the under EPS in directory, under EPS in directory here. So here, then go to the here. So this is looking for this component here. So now what we are going to do now, we are going to upload the, again, we are going to extract the files. Yes, one more component you updated here. So these two components you are going to load it here. Then that is required the BS FND as well. So which means, so this component again it's required the one more component BS FND. Again you need to load the BS FND. So like this, so dependencies. So sometimes we may have to update the dependency components also. We have to upload it here. That's what we have to perform it in the systems here. That's what we have to do it in the systems here. Dependency components here. So like this. So if any new components or existing components, we have to add it here, same procedure here. So either any system we have to follow the similar procedures here, right? Spam and Saint. So now see, when you are doing the update of this one, so it is asking the dependency component of the BSFND, SAP BSFND here. Again, download the BSFND. So lot of dependencies here. See, not only just one dependency. So here you have the other dependencies also here. 702, 702 installation. Uh, Again, this will be depend on the others, might be, maybe. So not sure. So then we have to wait till like that. So this is the for Saint, but when you are doing with the spam and Saint, it will be dependencies will be calculated automatically. All the dependencies will be calculated automatically here. That's what it will happen in the systems here. Right? That is done. So now what we are going to do now, just load it again, this one. Under USR SAP trans. Again, trans, you need to move it here. So like that, one by one, we have to check the dependencies and we have to upload dependency files, and finally we need to install it here. Already installed components for updating, you need to use the spam, but for addition of the new component, that component have dependency on the some other components also. So we have to satisfy the, so those components as well. We have to do this one. Okay. So this is also we updated. Okay. Let's see what it will ask again now. Okay. This is also done. Now three components. ST, ST. What is this ST? Again, this is dependency on the ST. Add on ST. So see here how dependencies are there. Oh my God. What is this ST? I don't know. We are done. STPA or APA? What is this? 7110 not available. Okay. So might be there is a different component, I guess. Business Suite Foundation. Okay, at least let's install only business phone foundation, only one component here. Suppose like we are going to install the SAP BS FND. Okay, this we are going to install it here. We are going to do the installation through Saint. We are doing the installation here. So you can run it in the same steps here. So you can do it here. Just click on the OK button. This will update the same system here. Similar steps we are proceeding here. Updating the existing components is the spam. Addition of the new components through Saint, we have to do that one here. So for your practice purpose, what I am doing here, so in server, I will place the some files here. Okay. In server, I am placing the some files here. So one by one, what you can do, go to the NW1 spam, so do it for one patch level, one patch level, one patch level. There are the plugins. There are the plugins here. Yes. So this patches I will keep into the under USR SAP France. So then I'm extracting. So you guys can update it here one by one, one by one. Okay. That's you can perform it. So it is adding, it's updating. So this is what we have to perform it in the systems in case. So it's updating, adding components and everything. Unsolved, there is a conflicts. You see, there are the conflicts with the patches. Conflicts, support pack conflicts, add-on conflicts. CRT, unresolvable. What is that error? You must install the compatibility version. Oh, compatibility patch level issues. So compatibility levels, that is the issue. So for example, we have taken the one dummy one, but it's not the compatible one with our version here. It's not the compatible version here. So that's the thing here. So we can cancel this one here. So we can cancel it here. So this is not the compatible version here, which we have here. So there is a separate versions we have to download and we have to do that one here. So that is the main issue here. Same procedure we have to follow. So any components or add-ons. So add-ons, updates spam. and if anything new thing you want to install, that you have to use the Saint transaction code. You have to add it here. Saint is the transaction code here. So what you guys can do, so you can just use the spam to update the existing one. So in the ECD also you have the, what is the version you have in the ECD? ECD, you have the 6 is there. So you can update to the 7, 8, 9, 10. And NW1 also you can update to the, so up to, so 10 batch level, you can update it here one by one, you can do that one. Okay. That is the spam and saint. So tomorrow we can discuss about the, so some upgrade, upgrading upgrading. Normally that is the procedure. Normally we have to use it here, upgrading the systems using the sum tool. That is what we have to do, that one here, upgrading sum tool. That is the very big procedure here. That is the very important. Spam and sound is the, no one will use it here. So sum is the one of the